The equipment provided by our sponsors will be installed on the racks. The tool and equipment required for installation will be located on racks and on desks near the racks. Kermi radiator, Grundfos pumps, Uponor pipes and fittings, Weiland gas boiler, valve kit and concentric vent kit, TC toilet terminal, Ostendorf sewage pipes, Kalefi dirt separator and thermostatic radiator valve. Your task is to complete the installation on the rack, fully run the mounted system, set up the appropriate settings, and demonstrate the performance of the system by flushing the water in the toilet at the installation. All tasks should be performed wearing gloves. The very first action is to press Start button, which will start the timer. Plastic spacers should be installed before radiator is hung. A blind stop and manual air vent should be installed on radiator. Threaded connections should be sealed using any supplied sealing material. Type and application method of sealing material are not important, only complete tightness matters. Kermi flow control insert should be installed in radiator return valve. Key should be turned in such a way that arrow points to the radiator rear side. Radiator side valve components should be installed on the radiator. Kalefi thermostatic valve should be installed at radiator feed pipe. Radiator factory preset valve should be adjusted according to individual requirement specification. Valves should be connected to the radiator side components. Temperature sensor should be attached to the thermostatic valve in such a way that temperature indicator is atop. Temperature sensor should be adjusted according to individual requirement specification. Kalefi dirt separator should be installed using appropriate gaskets and taking in account flow direction. Locking nuts should be tightened using wrench. Excessive pipe should be cut. Pipe should be connected to the fitting using plastic ring with appropriate tools. Return valve should be attached to the pump's inlet. Pipes should be connected to Grundfos Scala 2 water booster pump. Ball valve kit should be attached to the boiler using gaskets. Wrench should be used to tighten unions. Water supply pipe should be connected to the T and the toilet terminal. Excessive pipe should be cut. Pipe should be connected to the fitting using plastic ring with appropriate tools. Number of pipe expansions depends on air temperature and pipe diameter. Fitting should be sealed with any sealing material and attached to the flush tank. Flush tank should be installed just in the middle of the TC wall module. Bottom side should be fixed to the profile with clamps. Flush tank vertical position should be adjusted. Its upper side should be fixed to the profile with appropriate connectors. Water supply pipe should be connected to the fitting. Excessive pipe should be cut. Pipe should be connected to the fitting using plastic ring with appropriate tools. Flush valve should be removed from tank for adjustment. Full flush should be set to 4.5 liters according to the requirements specification. Water inlet valve should be opened and tank cover should be closed. Button frame should be attached to the tank. Pins should be screwed and their length should be adjusted. Flush button should be attached to the frame. Assembly should be prepared for sewage pipe connection. All rubber gaskets should be lubricated with Vaseline. Sewage pipe should be fixed with clamp. Assembly should be prepared for bowl installation. Pins should be screwed to the appropriate length. Plastic spaces should be attached. Rubber gaskets should be lubricated. Bowl should be installed. Washers should be attached and nuts should be tightened. Caps should be attached to the nuts. Boiler front cover should be removed to clarify boiler type, conventional or condensing. Appropriate concentric vent kit should be used for the boiler. Metallic inner pipe fits conventional boiler, plastic one fits condensing boiler. Concentric vent kit should be attached to the boiler. Elbow should be fixed to the boiler, clamp should be tightened. Vent kit inclination angle should be adjusted with pins. For conventional boiler, pipe end should be lowered. For condensing boiler, lifted up. Pump should be prepared for installation. Filling cap should be removed and appropriate amount of water should be poured. Filling cap should be tightened and pump should be started. Check if all nuts are tightened and all pipes are connected before water supply valve is opened. Open boiler filling valve, fill up heating circuit. Remove air from boiler pump. Open air removal vents at radiator and dirt separator. Keep them opened until water pours out of them. Gas boiler should be powered up and started at heating mode. Flush button should be pressed after flush tank is filled up. Boiler front cover should be placed back to the boiler if system works fine and there are no signs of leakage. All the tools should be placed on the table. Stop button should be pressed, timer is stopped and any works on the racks are not allowed.